Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
71 yards.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Winston escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Play action. Now Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews.
And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Jackson. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They juked him. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Winston.
There's Chris Olave. He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
59 yards.
And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 38, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews.
Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens. 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now Jackson on 1st down.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jameis now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly,
that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Jackson now.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get any.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Patrick. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Carr going to throw right away. That's caught by Waller out left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. And that's complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Now a draw play. This is Bolden. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Carr going to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here's Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Winston.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They go play action. Winston. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now Winston. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Now the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Here's Winston. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look,
a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Bolden.
To about the 35, 2nd down. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Carr after the incomplete pass brings them up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
He finds his man, complete. It's Adams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. Here's Bolden. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
Throwing now is Carr. The quick slant caught.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They'll try and run it. This is Bolden. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Bolden punching it in from a yard away.
And the Raiders have moved out in front.
Carlson down to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snap.
And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On the draw, Bolden. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? But this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Thomas.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 1st down throw for Winston. Trying to